Eve has always been a solid mage, but after the latest adjustment, she has become easily one of the strongest mages in the current meta. Some people might think her ult got a bit nerfed, but in reality it's the total opposite. Being able to ult without getting interrupted by any CC skills except suppression is a huge deal. Also, the amount of shield she gains after ulting makes her quite hard to kill.
Welcome to Mobile Legends! First blood.
This is why it's recommended when you are playing the marksman role to always check where the roamer is, because there are plenty of times that they will help the marksman first, making it a 1v2.
Request backup. Launch attack.
But this is also what could happen when the support decide to help the marksman first. The jungler will be at disadvantage instead.
Launch attack.
The equilibrium has to be.
I will time this perfectly. Because I know I'm playing such an S tier mage, I decided to hold back a little bit in order to give them a fair chance. Port of the jungler. This way is usually recommended to support the jungler first before babysitting the marksman.
Creations.
Is no escape. You have slain an enemy.
The ult size is a bit smaller, but the damage, stun duration, and speed were boosted, so I think in the end it's a buff rather than a nerf.
What I need to care is what I need to do.
Enemy has been slain. Double kill.
Yi Sun-shin is so unlucky, always only a couple of hits to get the kill, but fell in the end.
Ally has been slain. Ally has been slain.
We need to build anti-heal as soon as possible, or we might actually have trouble finishing them off because of Estes. Oops, I just double tapped it by mistake.
The enemy has slain the turret.
Estes getting quite cocky, but I think he forgot he just used his ult.
There is no escape. You have slain an enemy. An enemy has been slain. Well played. An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
This time I won't fail.
Your team destroyed the turret. Killing spree.
Poor Yi Sun-shin.
Our turret is under attack.
Civilizations rise and fall.
No escape. Mega kill. Request backup.
As long as we are smart about not letting 1-1 get her ult, we should be able to win the fight quite convincingly.
Ally has request backup. Your team destroyed a turret. There is no escape. Unstoppable. Ally has been slain. Turret has been destroyed. Ally has been slain.
What the dog doing?
Monster kill.
They can still easily win the team fights with just 1-1's ult, so we really gotta watch out for her in the late game. But once we get win on Nature and Winter Truncheon, we should be fine.
Request backup.
Enemy attacking the turtle.
Our turret is under attack.
I know that Johnson really wants to ult, so let's just go back and heal first.
I see.
Enemy attacking the turtle.
Great power.
Enemy has been slain. Well played.
Enemy attacking the turtle.
I thought one basic attack would be more than enough.
Request backup. Legendary. Enemy has been slain. You destroyed a turret. Request backup. Our turret is under attack.
Eve is also one of the best heroes for constantly poking the enemies from a very safe distance.
Request backup. Killing spree. Initiate retreat.
Me.
There is no escape. Legendary.
I can't believe they seriously abandon Estes like this. If only a couple of them would have stood in front of me, I probably would have backed off. So easy to poke and run.
Huh?
Your team destroyed a turret. Your team destroyed a turret. Ally slain Lord. There is no attack. Enemy has been slain. Down. Your team destroyed a turret. Double kill.
I want more. Well, this is usually what happens when you get too greedy. Anyway, I seriously think Eve is one of the strongest mages in the current meta. If I were to spam her in every single game, I have no doubt in my mind that I will be able to get a very high win rate, probably more than 85%, even in solo queue. That's how strong I think she is right now.